name's David Bush. I'm a retired Master Sergeant. I had 15 years in the military and ended up medically retiring.
My name is Leanne Bush, and I've spent the past decade working with the military, and now I'm working with the Phoenix operation to help more veterans.
I came in as an infantryman, and I finally made it to my first real unit and duty station, which was in Special Forces. Regardless of what your job was, you see things that, that affect you. Sorry guys, it's not something I talk about a lot. So yeah, let's try that again. You're definitely changed coming out of these situations. It forges you in a lot of ways, and then it has its skeletons as well. What do we call it, PTS today? Whatever it is, we know it's a thing. So whether that's months or years or whatever it may be, it definitely leaves, lashes on the soul, I call it. I don't know any of the guys that'll tell you with clear conscience that they just sleep like a baby.
During the night, he would wake up, I would say no less than 5 times a night. I knew that he wasn't sleeping. I knew that he was having some issues with anxiety. And as his spouse, you know that these things are not normal. But you feel helpless, like, I don't know what to do to help him.
I was given a lot of medications. There was no improvement in my sleep, minimal to no improvement in my anxiety, and so that kind of led us to coming into Vitanya. I honestly wouldn't even say I was hopeful. I was skeptic, and I'm like, well, let's give this a true try, and we've got nothing to lose, and let's see what happens. And the first major milestone, certainly no more than 3 weeks, I was sleeping through the night. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here?
It's so different. It feels normal now, we're both sleeping through the night. I'm not worried about him. I don't have to wake up and feel like, where is he? And find him in the house because he's looking out of a window. We would be in a conversation, and then he would just look and stare off, and I would kind of get in front of him and I'd say, where did you go? And he'd, focus back on me, and he's like, oh, I was in Afghanistan. Since going through this program, he doesn't do that anymore.
I'm actually more excited to see the ripples of where this can go in benefiting others. There's guys that I know are hurting way, way worse than me and have been exposed to a lot worse things than I have. Some of these fellas that are still over there doing this stuff every day, stumbling across this Vitanya, I think it could really be life-changing and life-saving for a lot of people. One of the roadblocks potentially could have been the financial constraints of being able to afford the treatment and everything. We were very, very fortunate that this was gifted to us by great Americans that believed in it and had donated before we even knew about it. One of the things that sets Vitanya apart from other programs that are out there is its ability to be done remotely with a coach over a video telephone conference. And so that's a pretty huge deal.
I think it's safe to say that we're both on fire to be able to get this out to as many people as possible.
Went a long time wondering how long these different spells and what I was going through would last and how to treat it, from stopping drinking to all kinds of pretty big changes in my life. And the Phoenix operation and this program really helped me. I would just encourage anybody out there that's been through the combat and the traumas and everything that goes along with it, please reach out, and I think this could be a giant benefit in your life.